and y'all subscribe to the channel, man. I'm here to talk to you guys about semen retention. It will change your life, man. I'm trying to tell you, it changed my life for the better. Before, I couldn't even even talk to y'all, talk on camera. You know what I'm saying? Without tripping over my words, doing a whole bunch of stuttering. I couldn't even. I remember when I couldn't even get how to get 4 or 5 sentences out. You know what I'm saying? Then semen retention, it just restored my mind, it healed my mind, and then all of a sudden I started my YouTube channel, man, and then I've been going ever since, man. I'm trying to tell you. And I got monetized as well. Not boasting or bragging, I'm just bragging on God, you know what I'm saying? Because God, you know what I'm saying, He tells you to retain. God tells us men to retain. So we're finna get into it, man. First of all, y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that share button, y'all subscribe to the channel, and also too, man, donate. Don't hate, guys. Alright, we're finna get into it. Number one, you find God. This is how semen retention is most definitely gonna change your life. This is the most important part because you are now becoming more spiritual. You know what I'm saying? And you viewing women from a more spiritual perspective. You're not viewing them from a lustful way. If you stay on semen retention for like a month or 2 months, you're gonna start to realize that women are just, they're regular human beings just like us. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be thirsting over them. You're not gonna be simping. You're not gonna be tricking. You're gonna be attracting women in your life. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have that emotional control that a lot of men don't have. You know what I'm saying? And when you find God, man, I'm trying to tell you, trust me, God gonna make sure that He stick close to you than a brother. And this is the most important part during semen retention because before, you was carnal minded. Before, you was propagating, toxic traits upon the narcissism. Now you are propagating God. You know what I'm saying? Now you telling people, you telling more guys about semen retention. You telling the guys to have discipline. You know what I'm saying? To control this head down here and to think with this head up here, right, guys? And guys, man, I found God through semen retention, man. Everything in this world, it starts with the spiritual realm first. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When you come to mind, you think a lot of stuff start in the natural, but it really start in the spiritual realm first, and then it reveals itself in the natural. But man, trust me, you find God when you get on semen retention, man. And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of guys probably can experience this. You become more spiritual. You want to do righteous things. You want to do what is right, man. You don't want to be out here doing stuff outside of your morals, doing wild stuff, crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? You care about your body, you care about your health, you care about your mind, and most likely, and the most important, you putting God first. All right, guys. When you get on semen retention. Number two, energy boost. Guys, this is another reason how semen retention can change your life. With energy boost. Most of you guys got low testosterone. The average man testosterone is low. Excuse me. A lot of men, they're busting. They just busting. They just releasing, sperm a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? And what it's doing is every time you release your sexual energy, it lower your vibration. A lot of guys don't understand that, man. But when you get on semen retention, you're gonna realize that, you know what I'm saying, that your energy was low. You thought you had a lot of energy, right? When you was smashing that female. And females, when you smash it, it can give you energy, but a lot of guys, they just they be just releasing their energy, you know what I'm saying? But it gives you a boost with energy. You need energy, man, to operate. You need energy to be alive. You know what I'm saying? You need your kundalini energy, man. You need that. You need your chi energy. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys, like I said, man, you don't know how powerful you is. You don't know how much energy you got until you get on semen retention. And energy is big in this world. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very spiritual. It's connected to the spiritual realm, man. You need your solar energy, man, to grow. You know what I'm saying? To be the best version of yourself as a man. You need that kundalini energy, man. I'm trying to tell you. Guys, man, I be having so much energy. I be doing 3 videos a day, man. 2 videos a day. Sometimes I take a break, but a lot of times right now, guys, I've been on the street. I've been doing 2 to 3 videos a day, and I'm just loving what I'm doing, man. And it just semen retention. It just boosting up my energy, and it's getting me closer and closer and closer, to my success. And it's really just giving me closer to God as well, guys. So you guys gotta understand that you need energy, man, to get closer to God. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no energy, it's just gonna be hard for you to get closer to God. But when you have more and more energy to get you closer to God, man, because your vibration going up. Your vibration going up, you almost tapping into the Christ conscious, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, when your vibrations just keep going up. All right, guys. Number 3, guys, gain strength. This is another how semen retention can change your life. You gain strength, guys. Men, we need strength. You know what I'm saying? To lift stuff. We need a lot of mental strength, right? To grow. A lot of men's got low self-esteem. A lot of men, they just been raised by their mom to you know what I'm saying, to how to treat a woman, you know what I'm saying, all this type of stuff. And they taught to just, you know, suck for a woman. But I'm trying to tell you, you've been tricked, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all tricknology. You know what I'm saying? You need to focus on yourself and focus on God. You know what I'm saying? Instead of worshiping women and putting your all into women. I'm not saying all women are bad, right? Because God, He'll give you a spiritual woman. You know what I'm saying? He will lead you. He'll give you that spiritual woman. After two attempts, I noticed friends gain attention, even making physical contact with women. Right. Now they try to give me attention. Right. Girls give you gifts. You know what I'm saying? Girls give you attention. Yeah, all that type of stuff. Yep. But you need strength on semen retention, guys. I'm trying to tell you, man. Without strength, like I said, that's a part of your energy. You know what I'm saying? You could be on semen retention and not lifting no weights and eating healthy and have a lot of energy, guys. You know what I'm saying? Have a lot of energy. Now, I'm not discrediting the people that go out there and lift weights, because if you lifting weights in on semen retention, you're going to get, whoo. I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's going to really boost you up like crazy. All right, guys, so, you know, you can do either or, all right, guys? But anyway, guys, you gain strength. You're going to start to realize as your energy go up, you're going to be able to pick up stuff that you thought that was heavy. You're going to realize it's not really that heavy. All right, guys, when you get on semen retention. Number 5, guys, gain self-love. Guys, you gain self-love when you are on semen retention, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys, like I said, they lack that self-love. You know what I'm saying? They worshiping what's between a woman's legs. You know what I'm saying? They chasing, you know, what's between a woman's legs. They're not chasing after God. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a purpose. You know, a lot of guys is working regular jobs. They come home and then they, you know, worshiping women, all this type of stuff, man. And they trying to see how many girls can they hit and all this type of stuff and all that. But you gain self-love and you start to value yourself. You know, you start to be more about how much money you can make. You know what I'm saying? How close to God can you get? You know what I'm saying? You start focusing on that. Self-improvement spiritually and financially. You start focusing on that a lot more than women. This is where this self-love comes into place, guys. You know what I'm saying? When you have more energy, you start to feel better about yourself. But when you have low energy, you feel like trash, man. You more emotional. You know what I'm saying? You know, you more emotional when you releasing your sexual energy. You just more emotional. I just feel it, man. And you know, when I release mine, you know what I'm saying? When I used to release mine a lot, I used to feel it a lot, man. But guys, man, I'm trying to tell you, when you saving it, trust me, you feel a lot better. You gain that self-love. A lot of guys, they lack self-love. You know, a lot of guys think they self-love is by getting validation from one. You know what I'm saying? And it's not really from that. It's from getting validation from God, man. And God, He's gonna show you that He's happy. He's happy that you are on a narrow path and you are obeying His commandments through breakthroughs, guys. You know what I'm saying? God will give you them breakthroughs. Trust me. He'll give you them breakthroughs, man. A lot of y'all don't understand, man. But God, trust me, all you need is really the love from God. That's what you're going to realize when you want semen retention. A lot of guys, they don't understand that, man. Until, you know what I'm saying? So some guys get old, but you can understand that right now. You know, if you get on semen retention and, you know, just better your life and focus on God and focus on yourself and bettering yourself, trust me, you can gain that self-love. All right, guys. Number 6, guys, you get discernment. Guys, trust me. You start to gain discernment when you want semen. You start to realize, like, man, I can tell that woman right there, I can tell she's trying to deceive me with all her makeup on. I can tell that she's trying to manipulate me. You know what I'm saying? With all the tight clothes on. She's trying to get me to sin. You're going to start thinking that in your head. You're like, man, I ain't paying no attention to her, man. I'm going to just go ahead and go on about my business. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you don't like women or you're not into women, right? You're just not going to allow women to take you out of your solving capacity. You're not going to allow women to pull you away from the God. That's you're not going to allow women to pull you away from spiritual self-improvement and financial self-improvement. You're not going to allow women to do that, bring you down. There's so many guys out here allowing women to bring them down, man. You know, it's rich guys spending money on women and still losing the women. So if these rich guys still spending money on women and still losing women, Guys, man, it ain't about just money. Trust me. It ain't about all about just what you got materialistically, bro. It's about having a y'all. It's about when you dealing with a woman. In order to keep a woman, it's about y'all having a spiritual relationship with God, and y'all having understanding of each other. Y'all gotta understand each other, man. Money ain't gonna keep no woman. You know you've been lied to by women. You've been lied to by society. I'm understanding why they do this. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm gonna just call you A. Yeah, A. Yeah, they like a lot of women they put on makeup and stuff to try to deceive you. They try to get you to simp. They try to get you to thirst after them. But when you get on semen retention, you're gonna have that spirit of discernment. You're gonna know that succubus. You gonna know her. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna know that Jezebel. They gonna, bro, a lot of women, they'll tell you what type of woman who they really is by just talking. You listen to a woman, or if he ain't making this, then I don't want him. You know, those type of women, bro, those are succubus. Those are gold diggers, man. See that's not the woman that God got for you. That's not the woman that's gonna like you for you. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get a woman that's gonna like you for you to have a high initial interest in you, not just in your materials, man. Cause like I said, man, it's a lot of women they carnal minded. You know what I'm saying? When you listen to these women talk, you gonna realize, man, she carnal minded. You know, she not spiritual. She not connected to the Most High. I don't want nothing to do with that woman. You know what I'm saying? Women that's just all about a man's money. You know what I'm saying? You gonna know those type of women, they not connected to the Most High. They not connected to God, really. You know what I'm saying? They are narcissists. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have that spirit of discernment. You like, man, bro, she a narcissist, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ask a woman to pay for a date, she catch an attitude, she a narcissist. Let's say if you pay for a date, right, and then you ask the woman to pay for the next date, or before you go on a date, you be like, I'll pay for one, you will pay for one, and then she'll agree to that. That's a woman that's really interested in you. She seen like, that's a woman that's really interested in you for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about just you doing everything. If a woman wants you to do everything for her while she just open up her legs, that's a succubus, man. She's trying to use what's between her legs to manipulate you to get you to spend more and more money. And like I said, man, guys that's not on semen retention, they simping like crazy. You know what I'm saying? They the one that's falling victim of this. They the one that's allowing women to manipulate them with their beauty. And makeup is guess what makeup come from, guys? It came from the fallen angels. You know what I'm saying? So these women, they don't even know that that's deception. That's one of the toxic traits upon the narcissism, deception. You know what I'm saying? To just try to deceive a man. You know what I'm saying? So you guys gotta understand, man. Once you get on semen retention, it's gonna change your whole life. It's gonna change your whole perspective on women. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be out here simping. You're not gonna be out here running, chasing behind women, all this type of stuff. Man, you're gonna be focusing on yourself. Like when you go downtown and go out and stuff like that, you're gonna be going out for you. You're not gonna be going out, you know what I'm saying, just to you know what I'm saying, just for women. No, you're gonna be going out for you because you want to go out, right? And have a good time. And you're gonna start to realize like females, they're gonna just be like, they're gonna be attracted to your energy. Women gonna be wanting to dance with you. Women, like while you dancing, women gonna be smiling at you. Like I tell you guys, man, you know what I'm saying? I was on semen retention. I'm gonna tell you the story when I was in the club, man. I was in the club on semen retention. Excuse me, guys. I know I talk fast. I need to slow it down. But anyway, I was in the club on semen retention, right? And I was in the strip club, bro. And I was just standing there, bro, minding my own business. And then the stripper, she came by. She was like, y'all got any more drinks or anything? She was trying to use me then. I was like, nah, we ain't got no more drinks. But we dancing, though. And then I started, like, dancing a little bit. And then she gave me a free dance for free. You know what I'm saying? Semen retention, man. That's the energy of semen retention. Most likely, strippers, they ain't giving guys dances for free. They not giving them dance for free. I'm trying to tell you guys, but once you get on semen retention and you live by law of attraction, because the female, she came up to me, talking to me, asked me how old I was. I look like I'm still in high school. I just got out of high school, and I was like, man, I'm 20. I think I was like 22, 23, something like that. Yeah, guys. But man, that's just what happens when you on semen retention. Women just love your vibe. And also, too, another story when I was on semen retention, guys. I kid you guys not. I am in the line, right, at a store. And then as I'm walking out, two of the females open the door for me. Two black women open the door for me. You know what I'm saying? Not one, two open the door for me, guys. I'm just being real. I'm just being, guys, I'm not telling no lies. This is what happens when you are on semen retention and you're not worshiping women. You know what I'm saying? You know, you allow women know the man that they want. Women, I'm gonna say this again, guys. Women know the men that they want. Trust me, a woman knows the man that they want. So why do you feel like you gotta go after her? That don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of guys, the reason why you feel like you gotta go out there because number one, you're not connected to the Most High. Number two, you're not on semen retention. And number three, you desperate, bro. You desperate. You desperate to smash. You know what I'm saying? But us guys on semen retention, we attract women. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? We live by the law of attraction. We live by the law of God, really. Not just the law of attraction, by the law of God, man. Because we know that God, He's gonna, you know, the women that's for us, God gonna show them. He gonna reveal them to us. You know what I'm saying? He gonna reveal them to us. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta have patience, man. See, a lot of you guys, y'all ain't got no patience, man. Y'all trying to smash the women that y'all want to smash, but they don't even be into y'all. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, they simping. Guys that's not on semen retention. The majority of them, they are simps. They suckers, man. They simping full time. I'm talking about they taking women out on dates. They paying for everything in the relationship. They buying the woman's loyalty. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to buy a woman's loyalty when you on semen retention. That mindset. You have to buy a woman's interest, right? Now, if y'all both on a date and she pay for a date if y'all both dating and you paying for a date and she paying for a date, y'all both paying for stuff. That's something different. But a lot of these guys out here, they big simps, man. I'm trying to tell you, they suckers, man. A lot of guys need to go on simping retention. They need to get on simping retention, man. And I'm the first guy that say this, guys. A lot of guys, they don't know nothing about no simping retention. But trust me, a lot of these dudes, they need to get on simping retention. See how long you can go without simping. You know what I'm saying? I might start that up, man. You know, once the channel blow up, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if I start simping retention, you know, if I started right now, I've done a video in the past about simping retention. I don't think it did anything, but once this channel blow up, if I can remember, man, I'm gonna try to start something called simping retention. How long can you go without simping? You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm the first guy, trust me, and nobody on YouTube that has done a video called simping retention. I'm gonna show you guys, man. I still got that video. I'm gonna show you guys, man, just to let y'all know before somebody try to steal my idea. Hold on, cause I already made a video about simping retention. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hope I ain't deleted. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it, guys. Yeah, right here, guys. Right here. Simping retention. That's me, guys. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the first one to start this in 2022. I started called Day One Simping Retention. Oh, it's at 200 some views. But yeah, guys, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got it started early. But yeah, guys, man, bro, I'm gonna get back at it though. I'm gonna get back at it, y'all. So, bro, this don't stop a lot of guys from simping. Like I said, I've already started the wave called simping retention. So I know a lot of people, they might hear this live stream and they might gonna try to take it and run with it, guys. Trust me. I started. Alright, guys. I started this way. So I just showed y'all proof. I hope you guys got some positives over here. Help you out that encourage you guys. It's coming to mind.